Thank you so much, Chairman Smith, Ranking Member Neal, and members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to testify today. I'm here today to support legislation which is in the jurisdiction of both this committee and the Committee on Education Workforce, on which I serve. I appreciate the time provided so I can be heard on this bill. I'm here today to support H.R. 531, Educational Choice for Children's Act, or ECCA, which I introduced along with Congressman Adrian Smith of Nebraska. I first introduced this bill in the 117th Congress with our late colleague and friend, Jackie Walorski. Jackie was a joyful champion of policies to ensure every child had the resources and education they needed to succeed. This bill will be a fitting tribute to her legacy. As the child of two educators, I was raised in a family that believed strongly in the gift of education, its power to create greater socioeconomic mobility. By offering parents and students more educational options, we increase opportunities to succeed, to empower the generations to come to make their American dream a reality. Our bill is based on a popular state-level policies which has been proven to work, like the Children First Education Fund in my home state, and is designed to address the critics of direct government funding of scholarships. Because ECCA provides a refundable tax credit to support scholarships, it diverts no existing funding away from public school systems. It can be compared to other existing tax programs, such as low-income housing tax credit and new market tax credit. In order to ensure that no governmental participation in awarding scholarships for attendance at religious schools, ECCA tax credits and scholarships are directed through independent scholarship granting organizations, or SGOs. These SGOs will both allocate the non-refundable credits to donors and select families to receive the scholarships. To ensure students in all parts of the country, not just cities and suburbs can participate, SCGs may also offer assistance to supplemental educational assistance and supplies for families in need, not merely school's tuition. Ignorant and free can never be, to paraphrase, speaks to the understanding of our founders of the imperative nature of education. The right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness summarizes our nation's mission statement and the visions of a Heavenly Father that puts value in every life, regardless of race, creed, color, or zip code. It is time for us to look for innovative ways to ensure that every child has access to our nation's promise, regardless of zip code, income status, color, or creed. Unfortunately, for too many and for far too long, our children have been denied these rights. In 2017 report out of the state of California, 75% of the black boys in the state of California could not pass standard reading and writing tests. In Baltimore, across 23 schools, 0% of students show proficiency in math. In Memphis, Tennessee, this year, 75% of third graders were not proficient in reading. Only 1% was held back. Not being able to read, write, think, or to believe in our country that thrives on success, hard work, merit, risk, failure, and success and chances makes the pursuit of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness impossible. We're fighting today for the heart and soul of our nation. We cannot accept that intellectual and educational failure of our own children is the norm. This legislation gives a win-win in this approach and all in this process. A win for the parent and participate, in particular the poor minorities, to see their child reach their potential. A win for educational communities to allow competition and meritocracy, incentivizing innovation, increasing value. A win for the caring citizen donors, tax write-offs, and a win for our most precious product, our children, to become happy, visionary, and productive citizens for our communities and our country. I look forward to working with our colleagues on both sides of the aisle to give these options of H.R. 351 to parents and children throughout our country. Thank you, and I yield back.